How to become a speed reader. With so much material to read at university and placement, it's important that you are efficient in your reading. Speed reading is a technique you can use to help you to read more quickly and as a result process more material. Many people assume that in order to understand a text, you must savour and digest every word. This is not the case. In fact, being able to read at a different speed, depending on the type of text you're tackling, can actually enhance your understanding, keep you more focused on the content, and stop you from becoming bored. It will take time to develop skills in speed reading, but in practicing these techniques, your brain will be able to process an increased number of words. The first step you can take towards becoming a speed reader is to consider how you read at the moment. Turn to a page in a book and start to read it. After you've done this, reflect for a moment on the experience. As you were reading, did you notice that as your eyes moved across the line of the text, that they kept pausing momentarily to rest on individual words? In fact, the eye does not move smoothly across the page, but jumps from one point in the line to another, as shown in this diagram. So that rather than reading one word at a time, you are in fact reading small blocks of words. These pauses when you absorb small blocks of words are called fixation points. A reader who can scan and absorb each block of words will read faster, as will the reader who can include more words in each fixation. The number of words recognised at each fixation is called a recognition span. A skilled reader can read from 5 to 6 words to an entire line in a single fixation, whereas someone who is less skilled may only be able to absorb 1 or 2 words. There are 2 techniques you can therefore use to improve your reading speed. Here's the first. Begin by looking at a line of text. Focus on the middle of the line and see how many words you can see to the right or to the left of it without moving your eyes. The aim is to increase the number of words in your recognition span. Start small, perhaps with 2 or 3 words, and gradually build up to 5 or 6. Once you're happy with this, move your eyes across the text so that effectively you are processing the line in chunks. It may feel a little strange or even difficult at first, but it becomes easier with practice, I promise. In the early stages of practicing this technique, take a moment to check your understanding. As you become more confident in extending your recognition span, try then to reduce the amount of time you need between each fixation. The second technique works well when scanning for information. The secret here is to impose a speed on your reading. To do this, take a pencil or use your finger and steadily move it down the text on the page. The aim is for you to keep up with your finger so that as you read, you will read as quickly as your finger moves. Again, this is going to feel very strange in the beginning, but take time to build up this skill and you will see the results happen quite quickly. The best way to do it is to start to read in periods of 7 to 10 minutes and then to read fairly straightforward information such as that contained in a newspaper or magazine before building up to more complicated texts such as books or journal articles. Whatever you do, stick with it and soon you will discover that you can read at a massively increased pace.